Intercom from Outer Storms was very Max inspired. You know, the beginning is sort of like like a sort of a Slayer vibe. You know, lots of double bass, lots of toms, kind of like setting the mood, slow and like a little, I don't know, Neurosis-y or something like that, and then setting it up for the big, Max riff explosion. To get the kids to kick up dirt at the festivals. Yes, the riff master himself, and then just a big fast explosion at the end.
That's a riff that was spawned in the jam pad out in Phoenix, and Max busted out his old 8-track that he's had since the Sepultura Chaos AD era, that he's been writing everything ever since on it. And he says, we pretty much had the album, skeleton riffed out. And he says, I got this other little thing, and he plays a super melodic, and it caught my ear right away. And I said, that's amazing. It sounds like something the Deftones would do, or something along those lines. And he goes, yeah, for some reason it reminds me of like a Dream Gone Bad. And I was like, wow, that's interesting, because it's a very uplifting riff. It's very triumphant and energetic. And I said, we were done with practice at that time, and I said, hold on, and strapped on the bass, and I had a part that I thought would fit right after it, and it did. So we sat there and we built out those 4 riffs that make that song in just a matter of moments. And if I would have ever flashed back 20 years ago and said, one day just you and Max Cavalera are gonna write a song together, and this would be the time when some of his early Sepultura music was scaring me, my little teenage brain would have exploded. So it was a dream come true moment on a riff that he titled Dream Gone Bad. So.
Yeah, we just got done. We literally just got done like an hour ago filming the second of 2 videos that we've done in the last 3 days, which is and they're both completely different from one another. But again, I don't know. Like, yeah, we worked with Jim, who I've worked with before, and came out. He happens to live in Phoenix too, so we came out here, and it was easy to get together and have everyone in the same room and same place. And I don't know, we're all really workaholics. We all committed to it, and we're just like, we're going to come in and we're going to get done 2 videos in 3 days, which sounds insane, And they don't look anything alike. That's the other wild part. They look completely different from one another. They will when they're done, because we just finished them. But from what I saw, they're going to look completely different.
Yeah, like to me, I was trying to envision how this is gonna work. Like, they look like a lot of shit to be done in 3 days.
Yeah.
I was like, too much shit. I think this might be a little bit too much. But as we went by and I saw what was being produced by you guys, by Jim and the whole crew. The first day of Dream Gone Bad was one thing. The second day was a total different thing. They had all these screens and awesome visuals, man. And then the third day was today here in our practice pad, but it doesn't look like our practice pad because it had all these crazy cool lights. I can't wait for people to see this shit, because I think they're gonna get blown away, man. It's really cool, different. I think it goes really well with the music, because those are very special songs on the record. Dream Gone Bad, I love the track. We put a lot of thought into the track, and
Intercom is one of the fiercest.
Intercom,
that's some of the fiercest. The end of that song.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's fucking
get you in the mood, fuck shit up.
Super energetic and pissed off and angry and heavy. So I cannot wait for people to see that shit, man. And hopefully next year we get to tour for this record. This record deserves a real tour, man. It'll be a waste not to tour for this record. We have to tour for this record, But I think the shot went great. Everybody worked real hard on it, and we went nuts. This motherfucker almost broke his guitar, which is always fucking cool to see. Yeah. It's, man, it's, you know, with COVID happened and we stopped doing all the shit that we normally were doing. So I think we're all also kind of
Pent up.
hungry, hungry for it.
It feels
you
good
know?
to get together and just be like, oh, right, we still do this, and we're still a band, and like,
We're still a band and we
this
still
is-
play.
We can still kick ass, and we're gonna kick ass, and it's, you know.
Even though it was playback.
Yeah.
A lot of those felt live, man. Felt like we were in a room fucking jamming
Yeah,
for
it
real
makes
and
you
kicking
remember,
ass
like,
for
what-
real,
yeah,
you
it's
know?
like, oh, right, you know. Yeah, especially, you know, like we were saying, we do the music so long ago, you know, a year ago, a year and a half ago, and even the vocals, it's like they were recorded 7 or 8 months ago, so to now get back together and like start to feel like, oh, right, you know, we're a band, and like this is what we do, and it's after 6 months of kind of, you're just like wondering, you know, what happened to rocking. I thought we were supposed to rock, you know, but now we're, you know, now we're in a room pretending to rock at least.
And it's, I think the result's gonna be incredible. I think the images you capture are insane, creative, different. People gonna love this shit. I'm super amped. You know, I cannot wait for the album to drop, man. You know, it seems like forever. Like
Yeah,
we did the
man.
record. It seems like it was like 10 years ago. Seriously, it feels really a long time ago since we made the music of the record.
Yeah.
And we put the vocals on the fucking record. Now it's almost out. Super fired up, man. It's gonna be a great fucking record.
Fuck 'em all and